Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is The Daily Rage. Yesterday, I talked about part one of the hard reset that I am doing this weekend for myself. Part two is about the inner work. I'm always talking about this with my private coaching clients. There's both the inner and the outer solutions to our challenges, to our problems, to our obstacles that we come up against. So some of the inner stuff that you can do, and that I am certainly a big fan of, one of them is journaling. Journaling is really, really helpful to get all of the crap that's in our head just out. One of my favorite writers, Joan Didion, she wrote, "I write to know what I think." And as far as I'm concerned, she was onto something, because it absolutely helps to clarify my thoughts when I can see it, when I can get it out onto a page. Journaling can be very, very helpful for traders to work through some of the emotions that might come up, or just to say, like, why the heck do I keep doing this? And see what shows up on the page when you ask that question. Another one is meditation, which I am a big fan of. Now, I am not an everyday meditator. I don't have like a very, very strict practice in it, but I do practice it quite often, and I find it very, very helpful. Also, you could work with a coach or go through a course on various ways to change your behavior. You could spend time with a mentor or a coach. And if some of you are like, oh, but I can't afford that, or I don't have a mentor or coach right now, okay, read books. Like, lots of people have written down their thoughts in books, and you can learn from them. And that's a much more cost-effective way to do that. And finally, just working on your own money mindset. We all have different money stories based on how we grew up, the people in our lives, what money was like in our families, especially as young people. I certainly had a whole lot of crap in mine, which contributed to some of my big, huge financial issues that I had had in the past. Now, many of you know my story. I've, been at work on that for well over a decade now to clean that up, fix that, figure out why I was sabotaging a lot of stuff. And that is an ongoing journey. It's an ongoing process for me. And there has been a lot of progress, but I don't know that any time in my life it will stop. I'll be like, oh, I got that part handled, 100%. So that's another thing that you can dig into and see how that shows up in your trading, because trading is like this ultimate magnifier. It can magnify the good parts of our personality and the way we are. It can also magnify the maybe not so good or helpful parts of our personality. So we just have the opportunity to pay attention and to be aware of how we ourselves are showing up as a trader, and then to go to work to fix it and to figure it out so that we're able to achieve our goals. Now, if your goals happen to be getting a little bit more consistent, I have good news for you. I have figured out a way to do that. This is the best way to learn how to be consistently profitable with the least amount of risk, in my opinion, the best way to scale up an account, and the best way to trade with less stress. We're going to be talking about this in just a few hours from this recording. I would love to see you there. If you're interested, I'll just need your first name, your email address, click register now, and I will email you the details. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.